Hey, good morning, and welcome to Hobby Evolution episode number 7. On today's episode, I'll talk about what happened yesterday in the hobby, recap any of my mail days, and today, my main topic, I want to discuss 2021 tops. The company released an image yesterday on what the Series 1 design will look like. So we'll go into that. But first, the mail day. Nothing came in the mail. Well, I don't think anything came in the mail. I did not check my PO box at the post office yesterday. Did not make a post office run, so there may be some packages at the post office. Nothing came to my house, which is where most of my eBay packages come to my house. Most of my trade packages come through the post office. So the count stands around 469,600 Cubs baseball cards in the collection. Now, yesterday, Topps released images of what their 2021 design will look like. And this is always a hot debate on what the next year's design will look like. And it seems like it's like or dislike. I don't really want to say love hate because a lot of people are in the middle. So it's a like dislike. And typically I'm in the dislike camp. And I think it's just for a lot of us, it's for nostalgia purposes. We obviously think I grew up in the 80s and early 90s. So I have an affinity for 86 tops and 87 tops, especially the wood grain 87 design. 89 is one of my favorites. And then when you get into the mid to late 90s, and then from 2000 on, I can't tell you from year to year, for the most part, which design is which, though I will say 2015 does stand out. And maybe that has something to do with my real return to the hobby. I really got back into collecting in 2014. Prior to that, it was just kind of hit or miss. I was in for a year or two, but not real deep. From 2014 to present, I've kind of been deeply and it kind of gradually increases how much in the hobby I have been. But for 2015 and why I like that could be why, because that's really when I dove deep into the hobby again. But the 2021 design, I tweeted out, what are your thoughts on the 2021 Topps design? And of course, you get half the people, looks great, half the people, I hate it. I actually like it. I really do like it because what I look for in a design from year to year is difference. Because I want to go back to my child, and here it is again. I want to go back to my childhood because I knew right from the get-go, this is what 82 looks like. 83 is the circle, 84 is the square, 85, 86, 87 wood grain, 88. And from 86, 87, 88, those designs vastly contrast each other. You easily can identify from year to year in the 80s what set is what year. And, even going back 50s, 60s, 70s, everything, it's all differentiated. From year to year what set that is. And then when you get into the 90s, and I got back into baseball cards in 1998, and to this day, I can hardly discern between 98 and 99 tops. They look so much the same. And there's been a lot of sets recent where there's just a little tweak here and a little tweak there. It's almost like the graphic designers just kind of, well, we're going to take this year's and we're just going to put the logo sideways, or we're going to do this. And there doesn't look like much change. But with next year's design, it does look like a little more creativity went to make sure it looks different from, the previous few years. And I certainly am no graphic designer, so I give them all the credit in the world, but I do wish from year to year, especially in the last 20 years, that there had been more of a difference between the sets. But with 2021, I do like the fact that it does look quite a bit different than what the last few years have brought us. And somebody did reach out, and on the left side of the card, there's some, something shooting out. One of the designs is, and it just looks off. That was the only thing, and that did stick out to me as well. I think you can do away with that, but I do love everything else. I think some of the other talk was the names are too, the type for the name is too small. And I guess I didn't really notice it. I was just kind of looking, from afar away. If I'm flipping through, a stack of various cards, hey, I can tell this is different than these others. So I guess I'll have to go and look back closer to see that. But all in all, I really like the 2021 design, like that it is a bit different than what we've seen recently. The only other thoughts I really have today is Topps Chrome will be released, and actually I've seen posts that retail has been stocked in various places. Last year I was one of the my area was one of the first to get Topps Chrome. In fact, I saw a friend of mine, a fellow collector here in town, posted on Facebook that he had a bunch for sale. So I made a run after work to Target, and there was still some left, and there was hardly any listed on eBay. And that was, I think our area was one of the first to get it in retail in the country. I haven't looked this week. In fact, yesterday or 2 days ago, when I started seeing talk of Topps Chrome, I had to look at the release calendar to see, oh yeah, it's set for Friday release. So generally my area Targets are stocked on Fridays. So I think I may take a run when I'm going to the post office today. I may make a run and stop by to see if perhaps something has been loaded early. But this year, if you're not at Target or Walmart at the same time the vendor is, likely you're not going to get that hot product. So I'll check today just to see if there's anything, but otherwise I'll check it out tomorrow when I know the vendor is going to be around stocking. So I will get some. Topps Chrome is usually one of my favorite products, not top five, but I do enjoy the Topps Chrome product. I like the refractors. I like the pinks better than the sepias. But I will be on the lookout. I'm not going to stalk several stores and go out and make several runs to find Topps Chrome, but I will make a few stops here and there just to check to see if it's been stocked. So I'll keep you posted on that. So anything else, check out my website, 1millioncubs.com. The latest post was from a couple days ago. Earl Cunningham, one of my holy grail, what I've been looking for 15 years, finally surfaced. And that arrived in my mailbox on Monday this week. So was super happy to have that back in my collection. Earl Cunningham does not sign autographs often. In fact, if you do an eBay search, I did one last night just to check. Earl Cunningham autograph, if you type that into eBay, 4 results. The 90 score in particular is what I want. There's only one listed of the 4, and it's in like a thin black, thin black marker, thin black Sharpie. I've always wanted the bright blue Sharpie on that 90 score. So was fortunately to scoop 2 of those up. The seller had 3 of them, took 2, got it at a great price. So you can read that story, 1millioncubs.com. And coming up on tomorrow's show, finally Friday, episode number 8 tomorrow, we'll dive into what is going on in the hobby here over the next 24 hours. And I'll give you an update on my Topps Chrome search, because by tomorrow morning I'll have made at least one stop to a local store to see if Topps Chrome has arrived on the shelf. So, hey, thanks for tuning in to the Hobby Evolution. And until next time, thanks for watching.